Performance anxiety hits close to home for me. It's more personal than a random topic I just bring up here to talk about. No, this is actually something personal because it's something I'm struggling with and something I have found a way to manage. And what I'm about to bring to you is simply the things that has helped me overcome it, the things that has helped me manage it. And what is performance anxiety? Performance anxiety is just that intense apprehension, that anxious feeling you get when you want to meet certain expectations, when you want to do well, you want to excel at something, and then you begin to feel anxious. It comes in different ways for some people. Some people start to get panic attacks from from performance, like about to perform, say an exam, say an interview, say a sport, maybe it's an athlete, and you want to perform, you want to run, you want to do the Olympics and all of that, that anxiety creeps up on you. And sometimes it wrecks them. Like sometimes it can be very wrecking because you're not able to do what you want to do. So that's what performance anxiety is, that feeling of apprehension that you get when you want to do something. You want to do it well. You want to meet expectations. There's a certain standard people are expecting from you, and there's that feeling of nervousness, that feeling of apprehension. That's simply what performance anxiety means. And sometimes these things can be self-imposed, and these things can be career, or otherwise it can be from external bodies. Maybe there's this pressure on you from your boss to do something very well, or there's this pressure from you because you want to do well, you want the recognition that comes with doing well, you put yourself under intense pressure. So that's what I mean by it can be self-imposed or otherwise from external persons. So but how do you manage, or how do you overcome this performance anxiety? Number one, something that has helped me is practicing relaxation techniques. Simply exhaling and inhaling. Breathe out, breathe in. Do it for a long time, say for 3 minutes. Breathe out for 3 minutes or even more or less, 2 to 3 minutes, and take in enough breath and release all of it at once. Like slowly exhale, slowly inhale. And just sit quietly and let your nerves calm down. Practicing those relaxation techniques helps, especially when it comes to people who have stage fright. You want to present, you have a speaking engagement, and you want to talk, and you're feeling nervous. That apprehension comes on you. Practicing relaxation techniques can help a lot. Number two thing is positive self-talk. So there's a doctor, a clinical psychologist I read, on the internet. His name is Dr. Paul Green, and he said that negative thoughts can worsen performance anxiety. It can worsen performance anxiety. So practicing positive self-talk can help you calm down. Remind yourself of how you want to feel afterwards, after this speaking has been done, after this exam has been written, after this interview is over. Remind yourself of what you want to feel. You are doing that before now. You're reminding yourself of the future, what you want to feel after whatever it is you want to do has been done. Talk to yourself positively. Give yourself positive energy. I'm going to succeed at this. I'm going to perform excellently. Give yourself that positive self-talk. Number three is that something you need to do is that you must face your fears. Guys, I cannot just talk about performance anxiety and not talk about facing your fears. Some people feel nervous. At the end of the day, they don't do it. Like they don't do what is making them feel nervous. I know because I have done it before. I have literally run away from doing something because I was so nervous. Like everybody was looking for me because I got so nervous. The anxiety was so bad that even though I had, I was still little anyway. Not little per se, but I mean, I was not a full blown adult as at the time of, when this particular incident happened. I was given an opportunity to come talk. I think it was an self or something when I was still in, a little person, a little girl. Yes. And I ran. I ran, people. I ran. I couldn't face my fears. It was so, so, so terrifying for me. I felt so anxious. I didn't go ahead to do that. They were looking for me, and when they were calling my name, and I was just hiding somewhere and letting all of it pass before coming out. So yeah, that's what performance anxiety can do to you. Face your fears, though. Facing your fears will decrease the anxiety. That's something I've also come to learn. Running away will not reduce it the next time you're given that opportunity. No. Rather, because you have done it before, there's a level of confidence that is now in you. Might not be a lot, but there is some little confidence. Oh, I've done this before. I can do it again. I made this mistake before. I can avoid it now. So facing your fears, whatever it is, it could be anything. You want to perform at something, you want to do something, and there's this crippling fear within you that you will fail or you will not succeed in this thing. Please face it. I know it's easier said than done, but think about, just understand that I'm not just saying this, I'm talking from experience. I have been able to overcome some things because I have gone ahead to do it instead of running away from it. So don't run, face your fears. And finally, be excited. The reason I'm using excitement is that maybe that thing you want to do is something you excel at, something you're very good at. But then the nervousness hits you and then you make a mistake. For instance, you're very good in singing. I mean, when we hear your voice, it is like an angel is singing for us. But then you're called on stage to come sing to a larger audience. And the nervousness you feel, the stage fright that comes upon you, just makes you lose your voice or makes you go off key or make one mistake that makes the whole thing go bad. Something I want to tell you is be excited. Singing makes you happy normally. I mean, you're in the bedroom, you're singing, you're washing plates, and you're singing, you're cooking, and you're singing. In fact, you have become the singer of the house. Everybody in the house know that once this person is in the kitchen, she must sing. When she's washing, she must sing. She's always singing. That's because you enjoy singing. It is something you're excited about. It is something that gives you so much joy. So a quick trick, not trick per se, but something that can help you is allow that excitement to envelop you before you get on the stage. Get excited about that feeling you get when you're singing. Before you get on the stage, allow that happiness, that excitement to envelop you and get on stage and go sing. That is one way to help you overcome performance anxiety. So, what are the things I have mentioned? Okay, before I do a recap, finally, I just want to add that sometimes performance anxiety can be advanced. It can be so bad, just like I said. Now, when it's time to perform, some people they have panic attacks. Some people, as much as throw up when they want to perform. Some people begin to get tremors, like they begin to shake. And the shaking is such that almost like it's epileptic. Like when your situation is that bad and you have tried all and all to overcome and there's nothing, coming to your aid or nothing is helping you, please seek help. Seek a doctor. Go meet a doctor who is advanced, who has some sort of medical solution to what is happening to you. Seek help. Go see someone, go see a doctor, and make sure that you are better. So, number one, I know I talked about practicing relaxation techniques is very, very helpful. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Take some time to relax your nerves. And number two, I talked about positive self-talk. It helps you a lot. Remind yourself of all those positive energy you want to feel, those things, the feeling you want to get after you're done with that thing. Remind yourself of that. Number three, I talked about facing your fears. It's always important to face your fears. Don't run. I know you're nervous, but what's the worst that could happen if you make a mistake? People laugh. I mean, these days people are becoming very empathetic, so they might not even laugh. So people laugh. What's the highest thing? People might laugh. You might fall down. What's the worst? Somebody's killing you. So what's the worst thing that could happen? So give it a go. Face that fear. And I also talked about being excited. That excitement that comes from doing something you're very, very passionate about, something you love with all your heart, something that gives you joy. Get on that stage with that excitement and go do what you need to do. And I talked about seeking help. When it escalates and all of these other steps that I've mentioned are not helping out, seek help. Go see a doctor or something. Go see a doctor and seek support from someone else. All right, that's it, people. Please don't forget to subscribe and just to know that you watched till this moment. What is the third step, or what is the third tip I gave about overcoming or managing performance anxiety? Tell me in the comments. I want to see it in the comments. What's the third tip I gave about overcoming performance anxiety? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when a video drops. Thank you for watching. Bye.